On this episode of Superbike Family, Larry plays Mr. Mom, while Heather goes to work modeling.
This is beautiful.
Then it's Larry's turn to get to work as he makes the West Coast racing swing.
Okay, here we go.
And Larry tries a little off-the-beaten-path romance.
That's me, Superbike racer, Larry Pegram. And I used to think that my life on the track's pretty fast. That was, of course, until all my girls came along with the support of my loving parents, plus a hand-selected crew. Keeps it fun, but is willing to do whatever it takes to win. Together, we are the Superbike family. Six in the morning, taking care of the kids. Gotta go try to get Riley up. Heather went to Miami for a photo shoot.
Lean just a tiny bit. Excellent. This is beautiful.
And I get to stay here and take care of my beautiful girls. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, time to get up. Want Daddy to carry you? Her morning ritual is she has to be woke up very gently. There can't be any loud noises or any those bright lights. Give her warm milk and let her watch SpongeBob. You're being too chipper now. I mean, I was the same way when I was a kid, but Riley does not like to get up in the morning. I can't blame her. I don't like getting up in the morning either, but I don't have the patience that Heather has with it.
Me going to Miami means Larry is gonna stay home and do everything I do, and work.
So Riley's hand's in a cast. Her fingers got smashed in a big steel door at a sporting goods store on the backside where the hinges are. And we ended up having to go to the hospital 18 stitches later and 2 broken fingers. And she acts like it's no big deal though. Your milk, ma'am.
I don't want it now.
Why?
I don't want it right now.
When do you want it?
No.
Did I not make it right?
When the kids were little and one of them would have to go, like if one of them dirtied their diaper, Larry would call his mom and say, "How far away are you?" So he didn't have to change a diaper. Gotcha.
All right, now I gotta make the lunch. Riley, what do you want for lunch?
Subway.
We're not going to Subway.
Fun for me.
Nutella sandwich?
Is there any specifics on it? Okay. Making sandwiches, the sun's not up yet. Hopefully, Heather, you're having a good morning, sleeping in, and having a nice, relaxing morning since you do this every day. I love you, baby. Hope you're having fun.
I think everyone needs to have their own career and their own thing. It kind of makes you who you are. If you're not doing it, then you might not be happy. So I need a little bit of it in my life just to keep me traveling and doing different things.
Breakfast, yes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, very nutritious. Let's go, time for school, we're late. Here we are, we gotta go. Ready? Why do we have 2 car seats and 1 child? Shoot, I gotta go get Sophie. Hold this, quick.
Larry has done it. Riley is off to school, although just a bit late.
Whatever you do, we'll make a deal right now. You do not tell your mom I forgot Sophie. Deal? Deal or no deal?
I'm telling Mom.
If you do, what do you want? I'll buy you a toy.
A Barbie doll.
All right, deal?
Deal.
All right. It looked somewhat like I forgot Sophie, but I really didn't. I want to put that on the record. I did not forget her. I was just messing around. But then so Riley realizes what I did and starts blackmailing me for a Barbie doll, not to tell her mother. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, now everything's going great. I just got a quick question for you. How's the weather down there, first of all?
I'm sleeping. I don't know. I haven't seen.
Yeah. Okay, so if Riley was not at school at 8:15.
What, are you late?
Why am I? I'm not late.
All right.
But if she was late, where would you take her? You got to go through the office? Okay, all right, I love you.
I love you. Bye.
You're gonna be 10 minutes late, Riley.
I don't want to be 10 minutes.
Too late. We are late. I always give Heather a hard time and tell her, oh, all you gotta do is get the kids to school and back. You know, why is it so hard? But when I gotta get them up and do it, I see this is a full-time job. Finally, I get a rest a little bit. Never mind. So I get the girls off to school, come home. There's nothing to do, I think, but I remember Yamaha just sent me all these new motorcycles for the girls and a YZF 450 for me. Time to ride. I was like thinking to myself, it's too muddy to ride. But then you think to yourself, can it be too muddy to ride? Can that really be that too muddy? It's like having too much money or too much fun. It can never be too muddy, but it was a little bit hairy. Going to some of the jumps, spinning right until last second to take off and make some of the jumps. The Yamaha was so nice to get us a bike for the kids and one for Heather and a side-by-side and everything, and then also they gave me a 450. The brand new 450 they make, and I didn't get too much time on it, but I was really impressed. It was a great bike, and I haven't been able to ride motocross all year, and so it was fun to get out and do some laps on such a great bike.
Here we go. This is beautiful.
While Heather finishes her shoot, Larry gets ready to race. It's the middle of the summer, and Pegram Racing is trying to revive their season after a horrible weekend at Mid-Ohio. What better place to turn it around? Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca, where the GP riders have traveled from Europe to race.
After Mid-Ohio and just the disaster that weekend turned out to be, we really got to turn it around at Laguna. It's on the world stage. The World Championship will be there. For me, this is a weekend where we've got to turn things around now, or things are going to get worse. So for me, it's a really big weekend. You always see us messing with tires. We're always talking tires. We're always looking the tires over. We're always trying to make the tires the best that we can. And the reason is right there. That's about how wide the contact patch is. It touches the ground on our tires. It's not like a car that's got a tire that's this wide and 4 of them. We've got 2 tires, and about that much of it's on the ground at any given point. So tires are super important to us.
Did it help the chatter on the front at all?
If anything, it made it worse. The bike is terrible. It's terrible. I mean, the whole bike feels like this all the way around the track, even in a straight line. It's like something's not working.
Only on the second tire, or the whole time? Originally?
Yeah, the whole time. I mean, in a straight line, the bike does like it.
So pull this thing apart and double check the torque on the, to redo the steering head bearings. And same thing with the swing arm pivot.
And it looks out all right. It's not even round on the bead. That's the problem. See where on the bead how it's moving? Or is the wheel bent? We've been working all weekend trying to get the bike right, get the setup right, just get me comfortable on the bike, and we're getting it better, but it's not right, but it's race time now, and there's nothing to do now but get on the thing and go as hard as you can.
Oh, this is so much fun. I can't hardly believe how much fun this is.
All right, time to get ready. Last thing I do before put my leathers on, put my chafe zone on an area that you cannot watch. This is a family show. But actually, I'll show you something. Everybody always asks me that has 9-to-5 jobs how great my job is and how it must be, but this right here, when you get filleted from your knee to your hip, that'll make you go back to your 9-to-5 job pretty quick. All right, now you gotta go.
Suzuki. Larry Pegram had problems at Mid-Ohio, but he too has an excellent Yamaha underneath him. He could go well here and knows the circuit, of course. It's round 5 of the series, and go the lights, and a great start from Hayden on the Suzuki. Still wheeling, but Josh Herron on the inside gets a good start too.
Laguna started out pretty good, was moving forward, felt like we were gonna get a good finish, and then these big guns right here decided to fill up with blood, which is called arm pump in motorcycle racing. Basically, it means your arms get so pumped up that your hands go numb, and you can't feel the throttle or the brake anymore, and then you start to go backwards, which is what happened. So it was very disappointing for me, because I thought we were finally turning the corner and coming forward, but another bad finish.
The team limps home in 8th place and then heads north to Salt Lake City, Utah, hoping for a bit more luck.
With the 72 foremost rider, Larry, after a good start at Daytona, it's been a bit of a rough season. Tell me about it.
It's one of those deals, you know. We started out real well at Daytona, 2 podiums, and then we slowly went downhill a little bit. You know, we found that I had to have the bike a little bit different than everybody else, and we've made those changes, and hopefully that's going to pay off today. So we show up at Utah, and the race, same as it's been every weekend. Just something went wrong. We ended up blowing up in the race, and it's like this hole's getting deeper. And Utah has never been good to me, to be honest with you. I just want to forget about Utah. I don't care if I ever go back, except for the food. The food was good.
When you work for Pegram, you do get fed well here, and I wouldn't miss it. Been doing this every year. A brand new grill. Oh my goodness. That's just awesome. Brand new. I'm gonna break it in today.
I think on race day, you gotta have an equal amount of a great crew chief and a good chef.
The difference between the Asian cooking and American cooking is this. See, you guys clean your grill once a year. So that's how things catch on fire, see? We Asian clean up, you know, like once a day.
Yeah, I always seem to have a fire. I think it just cleans out the grill real good for the rest of the races.
It's fire.
No, it's not. It just smokes.
Everything works.
Yeah.
I mean, I just turn it on and right to the end, it fire right up. You know, I don't struggle anymore. It's about time your son step up. Oh my God, this is awesome. We don't have to jerry-rig stuff around anymore. It's nothing like having equipment that works well. We can start cooking. What do we have here? Oh yeah. I went and got 4 40-pounder shrimp before the giant one I used to get. I check them now, it's $29 a pound. The one we used to get, it's like $10 more a pound, so.
If you want to be cheap.
Well, I'm with Team Pegram. What do you want? Let's put some goodies in there. So, gotta put some more wine. And some more soy sauce, a little more flavor, sesame oil, put some garlic powder. It's very simple. We use real butter in this Pegram pit. No margarine. It's not like a steak, you pick a big chunk in it. You know, you gotta put in one at a time. So when you're doing 26 pounds, it takes a while. That's why we start cooking at breakfast time. So by the time when the boy finishes practicing, you know, lunch is served. I think some of this is ready to go. Yeah, these bad boys. Oh, can you smell it now?
A great crew chief and a good chef, but if I had to choose between one of them, I gotta go with the crew chief. I could always, you know, can always get something to eat somewhere else. I can be a little bit hungry or something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, delicious.
Okay, here we go.
At the second round of the 2010 AMA Pro Superbike season on the Foremost Insurance Ducati 1098, Larry Pegram got off the line in 4th, but used the crafty veteran's outside line in turn 2 to take third behind Jordan Suzuki teammates Jake Zemke and Aaron Yates. Larry gave up the spot when he went sideways overshooting this turn, but patiently rejoined and fought his way forward, eventually taking the lead from Jake Zemke, this time again in turn 2. Pouring the coals to the big Ducati, Larry held off Zemke and Yates through the final corners, making himself and his motorcycle as wide as possible, before twisting the throttle on the big twin wide open for the run to the line. He came up on the Fontana banking to the checkered flag, earning the right to celebrate atop the Superbike podium for the 5th time in his career, over a decade since his maiden win at Willow Springs.
So Heather has been telling me she wants to get away for the weekend somewhere, just get away from everything. I know what she means. This is probably not it.
We haven't been anywhere together alone, I don't think, in 13 years.
Me thinking like a man, I don't think that she's thinking I'm taking her to a beach or something somewhere. I'm taking her camping. You know, Yamaha gave me the side-by-side. Figured we'd get in a tent, go camping out in the woods. I never really done that with her or really with anybody. I thought this would be great.
Not quite.
Heather!
Hey, I'm coming. Let's go.
Your chariot awaits.
What is this?
That is the new Yamaha side-by-side. We are going camping. That's how we're getting away from all.
We were going somewhere warm.
We are going camping.
No, we're not.
Yeah, that's getting away from everything.
Larry.
Go put some warm clothes on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, come on, it's gonna be fun. Go put some warm clothes on.
Seriously?
Yes, come on. We're going camping in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be fun.
I want to go somewhere warm.
We can't go somewhere warm right now. That worked well. Ma'am?
Sir?
Do you need help getting in here?
Elmer Fudd?
Elmer Fudd, huh?
I hate that hat.
I love this hat.
It looks like he stuck an animal on his head. I don't know what that hat is. The only time I went camping when I was little was at Walt Disney World at Fort Wilderness. And that was not camping, but it was fun. It was at Disney World. I sound so snooty. I can't help it. I just don't like camping.
You ready?
No, I don't want to go in the woods.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, my Lord.
See, this thing rides like a Cadillac.
Heather keeps a smile on, but it's clear this isn't her cup of tea. But the off-road journey continues into a spot Larry has picked earlier.
Where are we going?
We're going back in the woods, in the middle of nowhere.
This thing will make it?
Yeah, it'll make it anywhere. This thing is made to go everywhere. You all right?
I'm fine. This is glamour. We're not going over that. We're going to get stuck.
No, it'll make it.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will. It'll make it.
Larry? Oh, my God.
This is a nice clearing up here that we can stop at and put the tent right up here in this clearing.
You're nuts.
Sticker bushes, look out.
Are you serious?
Oh. Seriously, this is a good spot. Nice clearing right here.
I just don't like tents and laying out where there's animals, and I'm not into camping.
So what do you think? This is a good spot or what?
Be a better spot if we were somewhere warm with a beach, sand. This is not a getaway.
Heather, this is getting away from everything. This is the nature. You a chair over here and you can sit down. There you go, ma'am. See those berries right there? Don't eat them, they're poisonous.
What am I gonna do with my bag?
Oh, you're gonna set it on the ground.
There you go.
Okay. Tent?
I'll help you, honey. You want me to help you?
I'll set the tent up.
No, I'll help you, really.
I'll set the tent up.
Let me try. Can I try?
You can try to help. tent, it says it sleeps 3 people, so we should be good.
You know what you're doing?
Yes, I know what I'm doing. It's not my first time I put a tent up. Oh my God, there's a lot to this.
Where'd you?
What is that? Hope it has directions. It's getting kind of windy out here.
Oh, we're getting pelted with
Leaves?
No, there's something like
walnuts.
Walnuts.
It's a walnut tree. Yeah, I'm not the guy that throws the tent on my back and goes out in the wilderness, and I know that Heather's not that girl, but I thought this would be something fun for us to do.
There you go. Well, there's no direction.
Here, hold my stick. I never really told you, but I'm not like a big camping person.
This would be fun.
With this hat on, though, it makes me feel like I'm a camping person.
Do you need some help?
No, I got it. I got it.
I don't think we're gonna be able to stay. It's too windy.
It's fine. It's not looking good for me as far as what I'm hoping to accomplish for the evening. Okay, here we go. 2 sleeping bags right here. What do you think?
Where's the air mattress?
There's no air mattress.
No air mattress.
No air mattress.
Listen here, Elmer Fudd. If you think there's gonna be any romance in this tent, ain't happening.
Looks like we're getting a hotel.
Good.
And good thing I did get a room, because I didn't tell her, but I forgot all the food. You're acting like you like me a lot more now.
Yeah, because you're taking me out of the woods and to a nice hotel. But you're gonna have to take that stupid hat off.
Okay.
You're the best husband in the whole world.
The season finishes on next week's Superbike Family, and Larry makes a big decision for the 2014 season.